How to fix Fortnite audio not working, voice chat not working. So after the OG update, a lot of players have been complaining that they have audio issues in the game. Mostly sometimes audio is way too louder and sometimes audio is softer in some areas, and even voice chat is not working. So here is a video, the steps that you can try in order to fix this problem. First and foremost thing, what you have to do is you have to come up to the speaker icon over here on the bottom right hand corner, right click on this and click on open sound settings. Now over here, first thing you have to be making sure that whatever output device you have, that output device you're currently using. Now currently I have these many output devices attached to my PC, but I'm currently outputting through my speakers, which I use by default. So make sure you choose the speaker which you are using. That is the first step. Secondly, if you use the feature of voice chat or you use a microphone while playing the game, make sure you choose the microphone correctly over here, which is this microphone, which I have a Yeti stereo microphone, so I'm using it. So this microphone is that which you have to use. After that, what you have to do is you have to click on sound control panel on the top right hand corner. The small little window will come out. Now here a lot of things you have to make sure that firstly in the playback you have to scroll down and you make sure that the speaker which you use in order to hear the audio, make sure that is as a default device. Sometimes it happens is that you may connect some other devices using Bluetooth or a USB device which acts like a speaker, or maybe you have connected two speakers to your computer. Make sure you disable every single one of them like I have done. For example, if I say the headset and the headphones which I have, all they are disconnected because I don't need them when I'm playing the game. I just need one speaker at a time which is giving me the output. So this speaker has been chosen and this is the default device. If you're having, let's say when you're listening to the voice, make sure you see this tab open up and see whether these things are getting green. Like if two of them are getting green, you disable one of them and choose the one which is your actual speaker from where you want to hear the voice. Next step, what you have to do is in the speaker where you want to hear the voice, if everything is like this, right click and go to properties. Over here you have to go to levels. Make sure you see the balance among them, like whether they are stable or not at one value. Sometimes it may happen that right speaker is going at 0 and the left speaker is on 100. This may happen, so make sure you see the value over here. Then you have to go to advanced tab, and this is very important. Here you have to make sure that you choose the 48,000 Hertz studio quality with 24-bit. Make sure you this is chosen, which is the default format of your audio output. One more additional thing which you can do here is that make sure that enable audio enhancement, this thing is completely turned off. If this is on, you may have a lot of issues while playing the game with the audio, so make sure enable audio enhancement is completely turned off. Next thing what you do is you go to spatial sounds, make sure this is off as well. One additional thing which you can do is you can go to properties and then drivers. Make sure you update the driver from here. If you have never updated a driver, as you can see my driver date goes back to 2021, so it is quite an old kind of driver, but it still works perfectly fine. I don't have any issues, so I'm not gonna update the driver yet. But since you're having the issue, you make sure you update your driver to the latest version. Now for the voice chat, you have to come to the recording tab over here. As you can see, currently I'm recording through my microphone using NVIDIA Broadcast. So here, as you can see, it's showing a little bit of a green kind of color. So that means this is taking my audio from the microphone. And if I scroll down over here, as you can see, I even had a stereo mix, which I have disabled over here, just because that I don't want it to make a conflict. Some players even prefer opening Discord and then playing the game. And what happens is the audio sometimes becomes mismatched. It becomes very confusing for the audio in order to go in which direction. So make sure when you're playing the game, if you're having any issues, make sure you quit Discord and then see the game. See if that solves your problem. And make sure any other recording device other than the microphone which you're having are turned off or are plugged out. Once this is done, make sure you click on apply, click OK. After that, we have to go in the game. Now, in the game, you have to go to the settings tab and you have to simply click on audio options. Now over here, certain things you have to be very careful about is that when you're playing the game, some people say that they are not able to hear the voice chat because the voice chat volume is way too lower. So make sure you choose, like probably sometimes what happens, some place by mistakenly put 0 over here. They feel like why my voice chat is not coming. So make sure you watch this value, put whatever value you feel like. But the problems with the audio thing which you have to fix, make sure sound quality is on high, very important, and 3D headphones are off. It may happen that not everyone has a stereo headphones even if they're wearing a headphones. So make sure 3D headphones is off and background audio should be notifications only. Now here many players do the mistake is that when they come to the output device, they choose by default, it is chosen by the default value, that is the default default output. But I would recommend you to put the speaker which you're using, that is the name of the speaker which will come up over here, and don't choose the default output. Make sure this is the speaker which you have or which is connected to your computer. Choose the name of the speaker and not the default output. Even if it is same as the speaker name, still you put only the speaker, not the default value. Same goes with voice chat. For the default, that is the input which you see here is the default input. I will choose my microphone, that is the Yeti stereo microphone or NVIDIA broadcast through which I am recording right now. And here also for the output device, I'm going to choose the speaker which is over here. Now, a couple of days back, there has been recently an update where they have put a safety feature for voice chat as well. So make sure you see over here whether your voice chat is on or not, because there was an option at the starting of the game after the update that where you can turn off the voice chat as well. So by mistake, I turned off my voice chat, as you can see over here. So I will choose it here, as you can see. So make sure you see this particular setting, whether this is turned off or not. Because of the setting, you can read the things like what they have updated. Like we can even report voice chat nowadays, even a clip as well. This setting you have to be very careful. Now, one very strange thing which is happening in Fortnite, I don't know whether it's happening to every single player or not, but some players, when they're playing on full screen, they are not able to hear the voice. So I don't know whether it's related to voice or not, but I found somewhere that when it is on full screen, they are not able to hear the sound of other players in a voice chat or in game as well. Or it is happening sometimes like the sound is coming on, sometimes it is not coming, it is cutting off. And so make sure you change the widowed mode, that is you try to put on widowed mode, full screen widowed, and then play one game, see if that fixes your problem as well, because for many players it is happening that they are not able to hear the sound when it is on full screen. So make sure you remember that as well. So those were the settings which you can do in order to fix this problem. If you're still having the issue in voice chat or in audio or in both, you can put down in the comment section, or here is my X handle. You can go over there, tell me the specific problem, and if you're having any error message or something, you can put a screenshot as well. Don't forget to tag me. And if this video helped you, please don't forget the like button. Consider subscribing if you're new here. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.